Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street's George Shuttleworth left horrified by Glenda discovery. Coronation Street's George Shuttleworth is left horrified next week when he makes a shocking discovery about his sister Glenda. The siblings have been at odds ever since Todd Grimshaw discovered a copy of the pair's late father Archie's will, which stated that Glenda was entitled to half of the undertaker's business. Uncertain about the will's validity, George decided to keep its existence a secret. However, Glenda soon discovered the truth and was devastated to realize that George has no intention of signing over half the business to her. George instead offered Glenda a cash settlement, which she accepted. However, George has no idea that Glenda is secretly planning to sue him over the will. In scenes that will air on Wednesday, June 3 and Friday, June 5, George catches up with Glenda and asks her how her purchase of the Little Big Shots franchise is going, after he suggested that she use the settlement to pursue her dream of taking over the performing arts school. Glenda avoids her brother's questions, and she later admits to Michael Bailey that George still doesn't know that she plans to sue him. When George then tells Glenda that he's sending partner Eileen Grimshaw some money for her injured son Jason, as his medical insurance in Thailand has run out, Glenda feels hugely guilty as she reflects on what a good person George is. Later, Glenda tells Michael she's feeling bad about taking legal action against her brother. However, she's grateful for Michael's support when he reminds her that her dad wanted her to have half of the undertaker's business. Solicitor D.D. Bailey then tells Glenda that she could also have a claim to half of George's house as part of their late father's estate. Just as George is trying to impress a potential client at the funeral parlor, D.D. arrives with a letter setting out Glenda's legal claim for half of the undertaker's business and half of George's house. George is furious and heads down to the pub to confront Glenda. But she stands up for herself and remains adamant that she'll see him in court. Can the siblings mend their relationship, or has their feud gone too far? Next week we'll also see Glenda pursue a new romance as she shares a kiss with her friend Michael. Jodie Prenger, who plays Glenda, has explained that her character has been so hurt by George's actions, adding that Glenda has that fight in her that all Northern women do, which will give her the strength to push back against George. Tony Maudsley, meanwhile, has given his character's side of the story, saying that George is trying to protect both Glenda and their dad's legacy. He's not about to do his sister over, he wants the absolute best for her, but he's also very aware that Glenda's not the sharpest tool in the box, and if she gets her hands on money, she's going to blow it on something and send both George and the company into an early grave, he said.